Hello everybody, happy Thursday. Happy Art Hang Party Day. Happy Let's Go to the X Day. I'll explain what that means. Hello Elise, you early bird, and Becca and the Nicoles are in the chat. Anne and Nancy. Nancy, the thumbnails on for the weekly streams always have a little preview of some of the reference photos that we draw. Not every photo is up there, but it's just enough to fill that little space to give you an idea of what we draw. Hi Anne, nice to see you. Happy Thursday. And Melly. Hello. And Kaylee. Our wonderful Kaylee is here. Yes, so we are drawing photos that I took from the CNE, which is the Canadian National Exhibition, aka the X, aka just a really big end of summer fair. I took the pictures with this toy camera, which is always fun. It does, I'll show you if you don't know. It prints out, no, turn on. Makes fun noises. Hi Cece and Jana. Hello. Yes. Do you want to see yourselves on my screen? Or I don't know what's fun. I'll do it like this so that you can see it. Hang on. Let me actually take a picture. Okay. No? Why isn't it? What's happening? This is a bad demonstration. Maybe it doesn't like to be upside down. Wrong buttons. Anyway, I took it with this, all the pictures with this camera, which is pretty fun. It's not printing out for some reason. Press OK for print mode. Okay, one more time. There we go. There we go. Anyway, so all this is just to say that the quality of the pictures are going to be pretty retro vibes. So this is what the printouts look like. Really fun thermal printer style. And then it actually saves a copy on here in color, but it's like 720 pixels or something like that. I don't know. It's really low quality. So it'll be fun. It's a good opportunity just to like play with shapes, focus abstracts, whatever. The camera is so fun. It also does video, which is amazing. So I have pictures from, Ray and I went on a Tuesday and it had been raining all day. So it was a pretty quiet night at the CNE. Normally it's like super crazy, busy, packed. I went the next night with Melly and Steph and we did some drawing there, which was really fun. And it was like everybody who was planning on going the day before, plus the people who were planning on going on that day were there. It was so busy. But yeah, I think the pictures are pretty fun. I am looking forward to drawing them, but I have no idea what I want to use. Hello Alice and Lutza and Elaine and Reb. So I would like some help in determining what supplies. Tayana, hello. I have not used the rainbow pencil in a while, so that's option number one. We're probably gonna have so some are single photos and some have 2 photos on the screen. So I'm thinking 4 minutes for the single photos and 8 minutes for the double photos, or 7 minutes for the double photos actually, because we gotta make it a little bit fun. So rainbow pencil would be pretty fun. I have this nice selection, like a really limited color palette, which is really fun to use. Option number 2. Hi Deb. Becca is saying, is the paper on the camera a stick or just plain thermal paper? It's just a roll of thermal paper, like a receipt roll. Just like that. I bought this on Amazon. I think it's probably close to like $45, $50, but honestly, it's so fun. Definitely a children's camera. Okay, option number 1, rainbow pencil. Somebody please tell me. 2, limited color palette pencils. 3, the Pilot parallel pen, which is really nice and juicy and super thick, but can also be thin. Or I finally, Hippo, are you here? I finally got the set of Pantone colors from Talons, so I could use those with black. So somebody please tell me. First one in the chat to tell me option 1, option 2, option 3, or option 4. I will do whatever you say. Rainbow pencil. Elaine says rainbow pencil. Thank you. Thank you, Elaine. Hi, Mark. The camera's so fun. So fun. Deb says markers. Well, Elaine beat you to it. Pantone plus rainbow pencil. Well, they are all here, so perhaps, Reb, I like that idea. We'll see. No promises. The color palette is on the screen right there. And you can use it, you can ignore it, you can do with it what you want. I'm going to take it away. I'm going to put 4 minutes on the timer because I think we're starting with a single image. And what's everybody else using? I should ask you. Let me know what you are using. Also, don't forget I have some like samples of these Supervision granulating watercolors for any sticker orders from my shop. If you want that, I have a ton of them, so I would like to send them out to everybody. Michelle, hello. Sorry, I saw your yo. Hello. A different set of tools for each picture Michelle is using. That's pretty cool. Melly is using markers tonight. Nancy is using color pencils. Elise is keeping it simple and going slow with Neocolor 2s. Becca is using a brush marker and mega colors. Haven't used those in a while either. Maybe I'll use those next week. Mark says, I only have graphite and an eraser tonight. Oh, only erase for value, Mark. Don't erase for perfection. That is the only rule at our hang party. And Nancy says, oh, Melly said, Nancy, in Canada, we call those pencil crayons. It's a pencil crayon if you're in like grade 7. It's a colored pencil if you like to play in sketchbooks. I think. Oh, Michelle says, not me. You should, silly. Aha. We'll see. I'll probably change my mind by halfway through. Lutza says, using Jinhao fountain pen. Fancy. Anne says, maybe new Artix markers. That's fun. Nancy says, I have 4 erasers. Only for value purposes, not for perfection. Nellie says, I'm still in 7th grade. Reb says, dunno, pencil and pastel. That sounds lovely. And Mark says, erasers are good for smudging too. Yes, I will allow a smudge. Okay, 1 second and then I'll start the timer. Come on, Simon. Come on, over here. All right, so 4 minutes perhaps, 4, maybe it'll be 7. Oh, do we need 7 minutes for this? I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start with 6 minutes. I'll do 7 minutes. Okay, 7 minutes, starting in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Pencil and some color Poscas, says Deb. So yes, This is an example of two images on the screen at one time. Because the pictures are like so wide, I couldn't stretch them to fill the thing, and it just felt weird only to have one, so, you know. Lutza said, I finally have sound. Until now, I had to have you on mute so my partner could finish listening to the 1 hour old, sorry, the 1 hour old 21 Pilots album. Sounds exciting if that's your band. I'm so out of touch with like popular music. Melly says, oh, was this the pick a duck game? Yes, this was your giant duck friend. The album came out an hour ago. Wow, that's exciting. Oh, this is not popular. Melly is asking you if it's midnight for you, Lutza. Yes, it is now 1:12 a.m. Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank you for staying up. Thank you, everybody, for being here, first of all. I should say that. I always forget. To be nice, like to just say thank you more than I do. Without you guys, I would just be sitting here drawing by myself, and that is no fun. Well, it's kind of fun, but it's better with friends. Mark says midnight here too. Really? Where are you? I mean, you don't have to specifically say, but UK? You're in the UK? Well, thank you for staying up so late, everybody, and for carving time out of your day to draw with us, or hang out if you are not in a drawing mood. Somerset. Ooh, fancy. You still have to let me know, Mark, when I can send you some Art Hang Party stickers. Lisa says, I'm just watching tonight, already looking forward to the replay. Hey, Lisa. Cece says, only 4 p.m. Yeah, you're a Westie, a West Coaster. Near Cheddar, where the cheddar cheese is made. I made macaroni and cheese for dinner tonight. It was pretty good with some old cheddar. Pretty tasty. I think these ones on the bottom are fish. Oh, we have 2 minutes and 56 seconds. I think mac and cheese is like second to grilled cheese and tomato soup for comfort food wise for me. I don't think there's anything quite as comfy as those two. Lutza says we're actually going to the town fair tomorrow. Oh, that's cool. You'll have to see if Toronto's fare is close to, or like how yours is different where you are versus the Canadian National Exhibition. Kaylee says, oh man, I could go for some mac and cheese right now. We've got some leftovers in the fridge, Kaylee, if you're up for a road trip. Uh, 1 minute, 6 seconds. Lutza says, you guys should try sour cream cheese pasta. You just throw it all together in a bowl. Hungarian comfort food. I'm not a big sour cream person. Natty June, hello. Natty June says, my husband and I went to the Oklahoma State Fair today. We saw a mac and cheese plate that comes with a smashed cheeseburger on top with pickles. See, that's getting fancy. Ours did have deep fried mac and cheese. There's a whole lot of deep fried mac and cheese, which I didn't try. I had, well, this night we went, I had poutine, which is classic Canadian food. And then the next night I had pizza cone, which was very good. Oh, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Beep, beep, beep. That's a bit loud. All right. I guess 7 minutes was okay for that. Leisure. Oh, there's my poutine. We will stick with the 7 minutes. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lutza said our sour cream isn't exactly sour cream, but yeah, or sorry, Lisa, it's not sour at all. Very neutral flavor. Natty June said I had an incredible turkey leg today. You know, I've never had one of those at the fair. I love turkey, but I've never had one of those gigantic turkey legs. Maybe next year. Deb says, okay, now I'm getting hungry. Canner, hello. Canner says, yes, Lisa, my favorite sandwich. Oh, what is? I missed something from Lisa. Grilled cheese with tomato and bacon. Okay, grilled cheese on pumpernickel bread, like pumpernickel bread, sliced tomato, ideally like the nice tomatoes, and Havarti cheese, and then you grill it. That's like my gourmet version of grilled cheese. Kaylee says my stomach is grumbling. I wish I could road trip right now. I could use a hug and a cheesy meal. One day, Kaylee. One day. Jersey tomatoes. Like a nice, like, farm fresh beefsteak or something, you know? Not like those flavorless tomatoes. 4 minutes, 56 seconds. There's a lot going on in this top photo. Mark says I should never have mentioned cheddar. Who would have thought we would go on cheddar rampages? Tia D says, I could definitely go for a good poutine. I had my first poutine not made with cheddar. There's no, get your cheddar cheese away from my poutine. When I was 13 in northern Ontario, just like on the border of Quebec, I went to visit a friend, and she lived in Sturgeon Falls, and that's the first time I ever had poutine, and it blew my mind. It was so good. And then I came home and I was telling my dad and my sister about it, and then I made it for them, and now it's like poutine is everywhere, but it was nowhere. It was nowhere around us. Like, it was not even a thing. Erin says, I'm planning to make tomato soup this week with tomatoes from my garden. Oh, that sounds lovely. That sounds lovely. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Hello, Michelle. How are you? And also, hi, Erin. And hi, Tia. Yes, poutine must be made with cheese curds. No shredded cheddar or other cheese of any kind shall pass a poutine. Fries need to be somewhat thick and well fried. They cannot be like soggy fries. And the gravy has to be brown. Just good old brown gravy. You need the squeaky cheese. Michelle says the best poutine I ever had was in Whistler. Becca says, I had a loaded poutine in Montreal last week. It was cheesy. It had roasted chicken and sausage. So yummy. Yeah, so Montreal can say a thing or two about poutine. The poutinerie. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Has to be squeaky cheese. Squeaky cheese curds. There's no other way. The worst poutine I ever had was up in Tobermory. And it was with home fries and cheddar cheese, and I don't even know what kind of gravy, but I literally threw it up later that night. It was so gross. I didn't know until I opened the pack and we were away from the restaurant. It was so bad. Oh my god. Threw up in the fire pit. We were camping. It's terrible. Terrible. 1 minute and 19 seconds. Melly said, Deb says, I've heard the cheese must be squeaky. Yes, absolutely. The best poutine Melly ever had was at La Banquise in Montreal. What is squeaky cheese? They're cheese curds. I don't know the magic of how they're made, but they're little round pieces of cheese curds. I think it's some sort of offshoot of making cheese. Something about whey or something like that. Yeah, but when you eat it, it literally squeaks in your mouth. It's very good. It squeaks in your teeth. Cece says, I need to get a cheese snack now. Yes. Kaylee says, I first had it in Montreal as a teen. Cool. You'd love to try poutine? Oh, it's so good, Lutza. So good. Deb, you can do vegetarian poutine for sure. I mean, cheese is vegetarian, and you just need a brown gravy. It doesn't need to be I don't even think it's beef or chicken or something. It's just brown gravy. Time's up. Beep, beep, beep. You could do mushroom gravy if you really wanted to. Not a mushroom fan, so that wouldn't be my choice, but you can definitely do vegetarian poutine. I'm a traditional. I'm a traditional. Just give me the cheese and the gravy and the fries. Okay, 4 minutes for this one. A little reprieve. Okay. Melly spent 5 minutes drawing poutine, and I've spent 10 minutes talking about poutine, so 4 minutes. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. No, don't ruin it for me, Deb. Don't ruin cheese curds. They are fresh like cheese before it's aged, says Nellie. Kaylee says, I miss eating them more often when I was in Chicago. Def a Midwestern treat in the US. I didn't think it traveled far. I have to find a good recipe and share it in Discord for those who don't have open access. But you do need the cheese curds, so I'm not quite sure how. Cheese curds are the youngest part of the cheese making process. Deb says, I hate to... Lisa says it must have a different flavor, Deb. Lisa says foreign food options are so limited here. Can't even get Mexican food. There's like 1 or 2 restaurants in the capital and a single taco is like $3 USD. Yikes. Two minutes, 8 seconds. We will also have a discussion on fish and chips because Ray had fish and chips for dinner this day. I don't have very many thoughts on it, but I'm sure there will be good conversation about proper fish and chips. I'm sure Mark has a thought or two. Isn't that the national food of the UK? 1 minute, 16 seconds. Lutza says we don't have many immigrants from that part of the world, sadly, so no American continent food for us. And CC says, I'm back with cheese. Lots of euros though, so that's nice. That is nice. That's tasty. Those are tasty. Jana says, I'm in California and single tacos cost $7 or more lately. What? And Lisa says, malt vinegar is all I have to say. Kaylee says, Lisa, same, can't eat fish and chips without it. One of my fave meals. I'm not a big fish fan, but I can eat fish and chips sometimes. Probably more the batter than anything that makes it good. Got some weird food rules for myself that I just can't seem to get past, but cheese curds are allowed, so yep, fish and chips, it's all about salt and vinegar. Time's up. Beep, beep, beep. Alright, next. Another double. So we go 7 minutes, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. $3 for taco is a bargain. $7 American. Oh my gosh. That's like a mortgage payment in Canada. That's crazy. This is quite the perspective challenge. Best fish and chips in Chatham, Ontario, says Nancy. I believe it. bit. Do I want to add some marker? Yes. 5 minutes, 25 seconds. Michelle is saying in Chatham. Where? Nancy, what chippy do you go to? Is that the term, chippy? Oh, Michelle grew up there. Lutza says that's horrible. However, the hourly pay is like $4, so an hour's work cannot even get you a single taco. 30% income tax, 27% VAT taco crisis over here. No. Nancy says, LOL, it was 20 years ago. When Ray was a teenager, he used to work at the CNE, working like some of the games and stuff. I can't picture it, but apparently he did. Three minutes, 20 seconds. I think this is like the bottle toss game where you have to like get the hoops on the bottle, the bottlenecks. Are these toys licensed? We get toys like this at the fair too, and they're always really funny knockoffs. Yeah. The majority of them are definitely knockoffs. Now that I added color, I kind of feel like this needs some. One minute, 40 seconds. I know, what are you doing? One minute, 20 seconds. That blue almost goes through the page. Almost. "56 seconds. 30 seconds. We also get these big bumper car booths, and they always have celebrities painted on them, but like very bad. It's always hilarious. You'll have to take some pictures for us. That'd be pretty fun. Oh, 1 second. Time's up. Beep, beep, beep. Next. All right. We don't need that time. Okay, 4 minutes. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Can you imagine winning this thing? Like, what would you even do with it? Oh, that reminds me. Not next week. Next week we are doing Art Disco. No, Art Deco. A little bit different. Art Deco. And then the week after we're doing our plushies. So I'm gonna need you to send me pictures of your either current favorite stuffed animal plushie or your childhood favorite, if you have a picture or if they are still around. Millie says, would not want to take this home on the subway. But then what do you do with it when you get it home? Like, that's... Getting it home is not the problem. It's the once you're home. Like, even Simon couldn't destroy this thing. Two minutes, 40 seconds. Deb says, I might have to send you a photo of my terrifying Zip the monkey. Yes, please. Mark says it would make a cool beanbag. It would be comfy to like snuggle on, that's for sure. Lutza says, I have an entire 4x4 Kalex cabinet just for my plushies, and we still don't have space on the bed. Lutza, you can send me two. One for you and one for your boyfriend. And I won't even make them draw with us. Melly says, this reminds me of the giant pink bear from the Japan photo you did back in February. Yes, very, very similar. Definitely similar in size. That thing was the size for sure. Except there's nothing for scale here. "44 seconds. Can I have a 180 centimeter long crocodile plush, 6 foot Lutza. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see if I can fake like a child. Ooh. Oh, time's up. There. Ah. Next. Oh, Tiny Tom's Donuts. They make them fresh in like this conveyor belt situation. They're very addictive, but very sweet. All right, 7 minutes. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lutza says, I will do my best to figure out who to select. Elise said, I always had a strong urge to buy plushies at the airports on my travels home, and I realized it was because I was missing my cats. Oh. Elise says, literally hugging stuffed animals in the airport shops. It's pretty cute. Nancy says, I have to run. I'll send Melly my drawings. Be well until next week. Thanks for drawing with us again, Nancy. It was nice having you. Nice chatting with you. Kind of just want to leave that as a single line. And then Lisa says, I get that. I still hug a few plushies at IKEA, even though I have most of their plushies at home. The last one I bought was named Marvin, and he's from, I think it was the M Hotel in Boston. He's on the, I don't know if you can see. The redheaded guy right there. He's very cute. And the nice thing about him is he's got like a zipper. I mean, he's kind of more like a pillow. But the guy sold it to us because he said it's a great travel companion because what you can do is use it as like an extra carry-on, and you can like put clothes and stuff in there. Use it as a pillow on the plane, but also like use it as a bit of a suitcase. He's very sneaky, but he just lives on the couch. He doesn't travel with us. Marvin. Four minutes, 8 seconds. Deb says, I'm gonna dip out, but everyone have a great night. Thanks for another fun art hang party. Thanks for hanging out for a little. If you missed the free draw frenzy that we did last week on Saturday where we drew each other, the replay is up on Deb's channel. So if you want to get some like really nice portrait drawing practice in, head over to Deb's channel and check out the replay. It was lovely. And we need to schedule the next one where we're gonna do Ikebana flower arrangements. We're gonna draw them. We're not gonna arrange flowers. We will draw. Tayana says, oof, I'm skipping these. There's just a little bit going on in these photos. Just a little. It's a good, well, I don't know if it's a good exercise. Just simplify. Do 2 minutes, 29 seconds. Oh, thanks, Kaylee. Kaylee put the link to the Free Draw Frenzy Friends Instagram if you want to follow us to get the latest. I think both Deb and I are not very active on Instagram these days, but we do post when a session is coming up. Aaron said, ooh, thanks for reminding me. I want to do the replay. Everybody's drawings were so nice. It was very sweet session. And my little, not so little niece Autumn joined us. She was, not do donuts. She's very cute. She was very cute, telling stories. 1 minute, 10 seconds. $56 seconds. Not sure I like this page very much. $31 seconds. $14 seconds. Time's up. Beep, beep, beep. Next, some cotton candy. 4 minutes in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I'm making it up that somebody is actually holding cotton candy because I don't see anybody. Millie said, I don't think there's enough flags. That is a lot. Doing everything like wonky today. Today is wonky. 1 minute, 8 seconds. I really like the floor that they have going on around here. I'm not sure I need to draw it, but I am, it looks like. "34 seconds. Look how cool the camera makes the sky look. It's just, I just love it. I just love this camera so much. "17 seconds. Three, two, one. Time's up. Beep, beep, beep. Next. Oh, see, here's the fish and chips. 7 minutes, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. It's like a weird bump on the side there. All right, let the fish and chip discussion commence. Are you tartar sauce people? No tartar sauce? What's the perfect fish for a fish and chip? Haddock? I don't know any other ones. It's the only one that comes to mind. I would say we watched a YouTube video on like the perfect fish and chips, and they triple fried the fries, the chips. They look so good. No tartar, just vinegar. Absolutely tartar sauce. Mushy peas. I've never had mushy peas. Would try them. Cod, says Canner. Do you make fish and chips yourself, or do you only get it out? Michelle says, no name whitefish. Just a whitefish, just any sort of whitefish will do. Lisa says, emphatically cod. Haddock, says Michelle. And I'd love some triple fried fries. Definitely gonna need a snack when we're done here. Tia D, Nova Scotian, for me, haddock, yes, tartar, but only want the absolute freshest fish if I can smell it. It's way too old. Oh, you're probably spoiled for fish and chips in Nova Scotia. Melly says one of the best places I had fish and chips was on the Isle of Skye in Scotland. So fresh. Oh, I want to go there. I want to go there. 2 minutes 48 seconds. Becca said I haven't had fish and chips in so long. How close are you to the ocean? Tia D and Becca. I mean, Nova Scotia, you can only be so far from it, right? Becca, are you close? New Brunswick hits the coast, right? I mean, yeah, New Brunswick. Also, one of the only times I've liked scallops. Jeff got fried scallops and chips. I've never tried scallops. One of my food rules is nothing from the sea. I know I'm missing out on a lot. I know it. I know it. One of these days. Tanner says Isle of Skye is so gorgeous. Steph, hello! You made it for a few scribbles. Sent them on Discord. Thanks for having me, and thanks for the cute C&E memories. Aw, sneaky. Well, I look forward to seeing your photos. And it was nice seeing you. Stephanie Lucas was with Melly and I at the C&E the day after this day. Always nice. We have to plan our next in-person gatherings before too long, because we're already like middle of September. So Michelle, we're thinking of Casa Loma. We're thinking of Casa Loma. Nothing from the sea. Yes. Tia D says I could always see the ocean from my house, and my stepfather worked as for a lobster pond, so very spoiled. I now live about an hour inland, as you can, but still less than an hour from the ocean. Cool. Maybe October long weekend. You're off. Maybe. I do have to go visit family on Sunday, and I'll have to see if Ray has a gig on Saturday. Oh, Anne's here too. Good. That sounds perfect. Excellent. Time's up. Beep, beep, beep. Steph says, sorry I can't stay. I got a head injury and can't do screens for too long, but I'm so excited for our next meet. Oh my gosh, I hope you're okay. That does not sound fun. Oh man. Yeah. Go rest. Go rest, please. Alright, 4 minutes for snow cones in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Becca says, where I live in New Brunswick, we're surrounded by the Gulf of St. Lawrence, and on the south part of New Brunswick that neighbors Nova Scotia, they have the Bay of Fundy. There's lots of water. Oh, big hugs for Steph from everybody. Take it steady. Steph says, thank you for the well wishes. You are all so kind. See you soon. 2 minutes 42 seconds. Kaylee says we are listening to the jazzy house sounds of DJ Strobe. Yes, thank you, DJ Strobe, for the lovely tunes. And Lutza says, crazy to me to imagine just like living next to the ocean or sea, like big water. The biggest water I've seen is Lake Belaton. I'll have to look that up. I have Lake Ontario right outside that window there. It's a pretty big body of water. One of the greats. One of the Great Lakes. One minute 45 seconds. Kaylee says, I've lived off of Lake Erie and Lake Michigan. Making your rounds. You're making the rounds, your rounds of the Great Lakes. Now you just need to do Lake Ontario. That has to be next. 26 seconds. Ontario is next, but like on the Canada side, not the Buffalo side. Time's up. Sorry, I missed that countdown. Partner said it's 230 square miles. Belaton, says Lutza. I can't picture that. Bonus goats. Bonus goats. 7 minutes in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. This top photo is the farmer getting a kiss from this goat, and it was really cute. She was very excited to get a milking done because they get lots of treats when they get milked at the CNE. It was pretty cute. Approximately how many references are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, we've been going for an hour. We have 5 references, but some of them are going to be doubles. I think maybe after this one we should speed up a little bit. Maybe we'll go like 2 minutes and 4 minutes. Yes, the Art Hang Party reference library. Thanks, Kaylee. If you're ever in the mood to draw something but don't know what you want to draw, or you do know what you want to draw but you don't know where to find a reference, go to arthangparty.ca and click on the reference hub. And you will find reference links to just about every subject you could imagine, and then some very fun surprises. I have a couple actually that I've stumbled across lately that I need to put up there. And you can submit your own references too, which is really cool, so you can add to the library. Lutza said for reference, Lake Ontario is 7,300 square miles. Oh, and yours is 230 square miles. It's pretty cute. That's a pretty cute lake. That's a pretty cute lake. Yeah, so they always have like an agricultural part of the CNE, so there's always goats. We'll see some alpacas next, I think. Llamas. There's like horses and chickens, and I don't think there was pigs this time. But yeah, it's always fun to visit the animals. Cows, there's cows. Bunnies, yes, there's bunnies. There's a lot of bunnies. You could actually line up to pet them. Three minutes, 12 seconds. Two minutes, 26 seconds. I'm just gonna grab some water. Yeah, we're gonna speed up after this. We're gonna turn it up by half. One minute, 39 seconds. Do enjoy this yellow marker. Has anybody gotten any fun new art supplies lately? What's the most fun art supply you've used recently? .46 seconds. These are pretty fun. I do have also why I needed these when I have these. I don't know. They're basically the same thing. Yeah. But you know, when you get the idea of something in your head, you see it at the art store and it looks fun. You just got to do it. 16 seconds. Melly got a white jelly pen. That's fun. Cece just got a Pilot parallel pen. Still figuring out how to use it. Maybe I'll switch to that for the fast ones. Time's up. Beep, beep, beep. I do love how juicy the pen is. Did you, what width did you get? I don't know what this is, but it's the green one. And you know that you can fill up the cartridge with your own ink. You don't have to buy the cartridge refills. You can just use like a cat dropper, medicine dropper thing. As with all fountain pens. 3.8. Nice and thick. Okay, next. More animals. I'll keep it at 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. I'm gonna stick with the rainbow pencil. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Yours is also green. Yeah, that must be. I'm pretty sure the orange one is thinner, and then there's an even thicker one, like a 5 millimeter, which would be pretty fun. Lutza said I got my Ally order today, so I'm very happy. I get to use this new fountain pen. Melly got a jelly. Cute, Michelle. Mark says, I lost my favorite brush a couple of days ago, and today I found it. It's been out on the road on the other side of town. Oh my gosh, it's been run over but didn't break. You were so happy to find it. How did you find it? Oh my gosh. Were you out like doing plein air? Urban sketching? Hello, kiddo. Minutes 30 seconds. Lutza said I can't get dull needles for syringes. I can't. Yeah. You can't get them? So, oh, okay. So refilling cartridges is always high risk. Your partner is always screeching at me. I'm gonna poke myself with an inky needle. Urban sketching, but the urban fought back, says Lutza. Yes. I was in a car driving through a neighborhood, a fancy neighborhood the other day, and there was 2 people set up on street corners. They're like these really big, beautiful houses, and they had like the full plein air kit out, like gigantic boards of paper and like all of the paint palettes and stuff. I was like, oh, that looks so fun. I haven't done serious plein airing in a while. Sketchbook doodles. I'm pretty sure Simon is part alpaca. Becca says, I have posted the pictures I did to Discord. I'm signing off for tonight. Good night, everyone. Night, Becca. Thanks for drawing with us. Jana says, bye. I have to go pick up Paxlovid for my bestie who got COVID for the first time. Oh no. There's a huge wave of COVID in California. Stay safe, everyone. Make sure you wear your mask. Hope your friend is okay. First time. That's a feat, you know. That's pretty impressive. Went all that time. Wow. 10 seconds. Mark says it was near my storage lockup, but I had them in my bag the other day because I was out sketching. And you were out again today. Oh, that's so cool. Time's up. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. 2 minutes. I said we're gonna cut our time in half. 2 minutes starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lisa says, ooh, love all the goats the past few weeks. Jana has a Substack and she like literally made me laugh out loud with her recent post about goats. I would highly suggest that you check Jana out on Substack. Jana, if you're still here, feel free to pop a link to your Substack in the chat. Also, Jana's last name means Billy Goat, so. One minute, 14 seconds, just time is going speedy now. Like, how many flags do you think are up all over the CNE? I'm thinking it has to be in the thousands. Hot dogs. 46 seconds. Kaylee, thank you. Oh my gosh, you're so quick. Jana Bouk, BOUC.substack.com. Thank you, Kaylee. Thank you for everything, Kaylee. You're such a help. Such a lovely person. 2, 1, time's up. Beep, beep, beep. Next. Go 4 minutes. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I also have a Substack, thank you, Kaylee, where I share all of the art that I make outside of Arting Party. This week I haven't really been feeling very much like, I don't know, making art so much. Like, I sit down to go to do it, but I'm like, I have no idea what I want to do. What is happening in this bottom photo? Millie says, I might be out of steam now, but I will stick around to see everyone's work and will share what I've done in Discord. We are almost done. We are almost done. We have 2 more photos after this. We can go, maybe we turn it up even faster and just like do 2 30 seconds. I didn't think it would go this long, but I guess a bunch of 7 minutes. We had more 7 minutes than I probably thought we were going to. I think I am ready to be done as well, but let's finish after this one. We'll do the last 2 30 seconds. And if they have 2 photos on it, then they have 2 photos on it. Highly suggest for 30 seconds doing like single line drawings or blind contour drawings, and just have fun with it. Or freeze the screen and take your time. But we still have 1:30 on this one, okay. Oh yeah, these markers have a chisel tip on one end and then a brush tip on the other. "50 seconds. Oh my gosh. "26 seconds. It always startles me when September, well, not like startles, but like, you know, September 11th is a date I think nobody will ever forget. Not that I want to bring that up, but that's why I was, oh my gosh, when I was writing the date. Two, one, time's up. Beep, beep, beep. All right, we're going 30 seconds. Lutza says our fair is going to be 3 days long, with pretty cool concerts every day and fireworks at the end. It's like the town's birthday or something. Nice. This one runs for 2 weeks. It's always the last 2 weeks of July. 30 seconds. Here we go. Whoa. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Your town is 650 years old this year. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. That is some history. But the fair is in a different town. 5, oh my gosh, 5 seconds. What? What? That's all I did. All right, last one. Take your pick. I don't even know. Time starts in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, so if you do want to share your drawings, you can join the Art Hang Party Discord if you aren't already, and put them in the show and tell section, or you can DM them to Art Hang Party on Instagram at Art Hang Party, and make sure that if you send them on Instagram that you take the pictures outside of the Instagram app with your camera app. Time's up. And then send them through one at a time. And if we've never messaged before on Instagram, you'll probably need to send a request to be able to send me an image, but I will accept that and then you can send it. Same goes for if you're watching the replay and you want to share, please send them, and we would love to see. Tag Art Hang Party on your stories and posts, and I will share up to our stories, and join the Discord. All right, that's it. That's all the drawing time that we have for today, but let's do a show and tell because it is literally the best part of Art Hang Party. I'm gonna switch the background so it's like all overhead camera right there. I'll do a quick flip through. I did just start the sketchbook today. With the rainbow pencil. Thanks, Elaine. That was a good choice. And fun adding in a little bit of marker. We did a lot. And then there's that. Okay, I'm gonna pull up Discord. Why is that not showing? Okay. Here we go. Oh, we have so many. We have so many. Those are Marie Louise's drawings from Free Draw Frenzy and Elise's. So good. So good. All right. That's not what we're here for. But check them out on Discord. Debbie Draws Funny says, thanks for another fun themed art hang party. Cute. Oh, it's me. Oh, fun. Bearzilla. That's very cute. Those are cute, Deb. These are from Nancy. Oh, nice. Oh, fun. Oh, nice, Nancy. Steph said, made it first few scribbles, used my favorite Castile markers and a 5.5 millimeter black ink pen. Drew these in the dark, so had to brighten it up quite a bit. Look at that poutine. Oh my gosh. I would eat that. That looks so good. Oh, Steph, these are cute. Hope you feel better. Becca says, here are the ones I got done tonight. I forgot to put my parchment paper in between the pages, so there's a bit to transfer. Cute. Nice. I love drawing the cable cars, I think, or whatever they're called. I think they're so fun. Oh, Becca, these are cute. Oh, good job on the tiny tongs. Very nice. Cece. Cute. Oh, that brush marker looks lovely. Or is that that's your parallel pen? I see. Cool. Very nice. Cute. Cece does pet portraits, by the way, if you ever want a portrait, like a film strip portrait of your pet, check out Projects by Cece on Instagram. They're very sweet. Marie Louise, hello. Another sneaky one. Cute. Nice. Very nice. Rab, oh my gosh, had to stop. These are feeling very rough. No way. What did you use? They're so fun. Oh, your hand pastels. Oh, nice. Look at the cotton candy. These are so good. Mark says we got through so many pictures then. We did. What? With the zoom in. Reb, you're too hard on yourself. Those are great. Shipra, hello. Thank you, everyone. It was fun. Glad my work schedule allowed for some playtime with you all tonight. Look at this. Oh, so good. So good. Shipra, if you're still here, I did tag you in the references section on Discord, so I always put up the reference photos in that channel after the sessions. There are a few times I have forgotten. Yeah. But if I ever forget, just somebody prompt me and I will add them. Melly said, that was fun. I loved all the signage and attention grabbing flags. It's very overwhelming in person, but nice in photos. Also a bonus pic of Melissa and Steph at the CNE 2 weeks ago. Lovely. Cute. Well done. That's so sweet. Hot dogs, pickles. I love this page. That's so fun. Yay, there we are. And my pizza cone. And Steph's giant watermelon lemonade. Oh, cute. Oh, that was a fun day. From Mark. Oh, fun. You're embracing the shape color today. Just the impression of the photo. I love it. We have our own stand at the fair. That's so fun. I'm just trying to think what the art hang party booth at the fair would be. Like you have to do a 30-second single line blind contour drawing or something like that. They're so good. Oh, well done. More art hang party signs. I love it. Elise said, I finished up a book. You finished one today? I started one today. Oh, I love that. The simplicity of your first ones are good. Fun. 3-minute portraits. 30-second portraits. Oh, these are sweet, Elise. Well done. Nick says, thanks, my 3-year-old did these. Get out of here. Amazing. I like the face. Cute. Or are you saying that you drew them like a 3-year-old? Either way, they're very sweet. Tayana. Cute. Oh, I like your colors. Very possible that Nick was just putting herself down. Yes, there she is. I drew them like a 3-year-old. No, they're so sweet. They're so sweet. Tayana, so are yours. These are lovely. Little kissy goats. Paola, hello. Sorry I didn't say hi. This was so fun. Aww, nice to see you again. Cute. Drawing with watercolor. I love it. I love it. I love it. Very nice, Paola. Let's nice. Look at the color coordination between your marker and your sketchbook clip. And your pen. Oh, everything is green. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. I don't need another fountain pen, but I need to know what kind of fountain pen that is. Please and thank you. And it has a few day tip on it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, those are so good. I see the pen. I see it. I see it. I want it. Aaron. Fun. It's like $2.50. What? Okay. I did just buy a fountain pen off Amazon that was like $15 that has a few day tip on it, but it's not great. But it was $15, so. Aaron, these are so fun. Oh my god. I love her. Oh my gosh. Look at, oh my god. That's adorable. Adorable. Hang on. I refreshed because it was too slow. Michelle Humphrey. Oh, fun. You never know what you're gonna see from Michelle, you know? Oh, those look like they're fun to play with, like a waxy crayon type of something. Extremely smooth too, but can be major differences apparently in manufacturing. Cool. Oh, Michelle. These are so good. Your goats, and your ducks, and your fish, and your elephants. Very nice. And Cece, I will share those later. All right. Where are we here? Yes. Yeah, that is it for our tank party today. That was really fun. Challenging photos for sure. I will share the references. Some of them on Instagram, but all of them on Discord. So if you want to spend any time going back over anything or just doing some studies or just actually see them up close because it's hard to see them tiny on the screen sometimes. I know not everybody watches it on a TV, so anyway, I will share the photos and you're welcome to do with them whatever you like because they're mine and I'm gifting them. So anyway, that was fun. Next week we are doing Art Deco, and I have it's sitting under a plant right now so I can't grab it, but I have a book full of all sorts of Art Deco photos, so I will pull some from there and put that together. But if anybody has any idea, like, do we want to go super speedy or do we want to do like some real long studies? We haven't really done like 20 minutes on the timer in a while, so we could do that. That would be a good thing, and I can pick like a variety of references, so we can do one like kind of more fashiony person pose, we can do one architecture, we can do one I don't know, what object or illustration or something like that. We could do that, or we could just do like a bunch of photos. But right now, just talking about it, I'm thinking we should do some 20-minute ones, and just really like slow down. Let me know what you think. And then the week after that, we're doing our plushies. So send me some photos. Send me a photo of your favorite plushie, current or past. Art Deco month. Millie says, ooh yes to slow. Long, okay, Art Deco long haul. All right, we'll do that. I'll pick 4 of the best photos from the book, and I'll make sure that they're all different subjects, because I think that would be good. Melly says, I love the Master Studies week when we did 4 references. Yes, if we do like 20 minutes, we'll just do 4 of them, because then that's an hour of solid art time. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do long. That's great. That makes my life easy in gathering references. But I'll grab a couple extras in case you want to, like bonus whatever to do on your own time. We can do that. But yeah, send me pictures of your plushie. You can DM me on Instagram, or you can send it through Discord, or you can send it through Substack, or if you have my email or whatever. Yeah, lots of ways. Lots of ways. But thank you all for joining tonight. Thank you for watching the replay. If you're watching the replay, if you can like this video, that would be great. And once we're done streaming, if you can kind of just come back and leave a comment, that's always helpful. It just lets YouTube know that you like it here, and maybe other people will like it here too. And yeah, if you can share the posts that I put up to kind of say what's happening next week, that would be great as well. It just, again, helps to spread the word, and we can make more Art Hang Party friends. That would be great. And it is my goal to always keep Art Hang Party free and accessible for everybody. If you like what we do here, then you can show some support over on my Ko-fi page. You can buy Art Hang Party stickers. We still have some of the 3 color sets, and any sticker order will get this sampler of watercolor. It's actually like a lot of watercolor on these little things, and they're granulating, and they're pretty fun. Here's another example of a sticker that I have. But anyway, just thank you for being here. No pressure for any of that. It's just something that I forget to say sometimes. So yeah, I will see you next week for Art Deco, for slow Art Deco week, and I'll see you around the Discords and internets